Hey everybody, I cannot believe I forgot to vlog again yesterday. I am just slacking on it. Anyway, it's Thursday. I went to Weight Watchers yesterday and I had an amazing time. First of all, I want to recap last week. I spent a lot of time doing the breathing that they talked about and just sort of slowing down, and that really did help a lot. I've also been doing a lot of what's called mobility, which is sort of like stretching after my workouts more, and that's been helping me breathe better, which in turn has actually been helping me sleep better. And more sleep means more energy, and I've been feeling like really good because of that. The weigh-in yesterday, I was down 2.4 pounds. Goes to show you when I actually cook and meal plan and track that, yes, Weight Watchers works and I actually can lose weight. So yeah, I finally feel like I have kind of a new routine going. And yesterday I kept with that routine by cooking again. Really proud of myself. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, especially since I used the crock pot to cook my meal, but you know, I think a few of us who don't really find cooking fun or don't really want to spend the time doing that, can relate that sometimes just doing anything in advance in terms of cooking and getting yourself on track is a major deal. So this week, the topic is keep your why close by. And I think we all know that my why is my anchor and progress, not perfection, and all of my bling. I wear that, I keep it really close by. I wear it pretty much on a daily basis. But in the weekly, there was the main part had sort of like a vision board. They want you to make a vision board. I'm not very good at that stuff. I don't particularly like cutting things out and gluing them. I'm just not into it. I don't really like that. But I did fill out the page with a few things that I've been putting on my desk to look at every day to hopefully help me continue with my new practices and get me through this weekend, because this weekend we are going out of town for a little trip. Well, not out of town. We're going 2 hours away to our friend's lake house and having fun. And normally that would stress me out, but this time I have a plan, and I'll share that in a minute. But anyway, on my board I put be on plan while on vacations during special or stressful moments. I wrote learn a new sport because I want to learn archery even more. I think I told you guys I went and tried it. I signed up for a league. I'm so excited. I don't have a bow and arrow yet, but I have a feeling in a couple weeks I'm going to have one. I wrote get back to goal because that is my summertime goal. Progress, not perfection. Take vacations from normal life, not health. Being on plan doesn't always mean you're losing weight. And then I wrote and drew a little picture, be like the inchworm, one little piece at a time. Here it is, all written out. And I've been putting it up on my desk for me to look at every day. I also want to recap what we did for Father's Day because I'm actually kind of excited to talk about it. My father-in-law, since we're in Georgia now, I wasn't able to spend any time with my dad, but I did call him and send him a card. And my father-in-law in Georgia wanted to go to a place called Amicalola Falls. And it is basically a national park with a giant waterfall that I believe it helps power some of the electricity in the area. I think. I don't know if that was a lie that they told me. I'm not sure. Anyway, it was pretty hot, and from what I understood, there were a lot of steps. You could walk from the bottom of the falls all the way to the top. Well, we started kind of in the middle. Like we parked and walked to the main overlook area and could see all the nice views, all that stuff. Then we decided, oh, let's walk down to the bottom. And that was, I believe the sign said 175 stairs. Okay. We stopped along the way. It wasn't a huge deal. We went all the way back up to where we had parked. And as we were going back on the trail to get to the car, we saw the staircase to go to the top of the falls. And that sign said 425 steps. And it was getting pretty muggy at that point. Like I was pretty sweaty. And my sister-in-law was like, I wouldn't mind. I would love to try that one day. I feel like I could do that. I think it would be kind of fun to say that I climbed the stairs. And I said, well, she kept kind of speaking like she sort of wanted to do it. So I said, well, if you want to do it, I'll go with you. Because I knew that we wouldn't have to come back down because everybody else was going to drive up. And she was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's go. So she and I and her husband, or my brother-in-law, went together up the 425 stairs in 6 minutes. I don't think we stopped maybe except once for 10 seconds. And we weren't running, we weren't racing by any means. We just were having a steady pace up the stairs. I was very sweaty and tired after that, but I kind of felt good, I felt like we had to pay $5 to park in the park. And I felt like, well, we got our $5 worth, that's for sure. And instead of having a day off from the gym, I definitely got a lot of exercise, sweating. And then later we went and played in the pool. And I don't know, it was kind of cool to have such an active Father's Day or such an active family event, because I just don't feel like that always happens, Usually holidays and events like that are centered around going to dinner, eating desserts, buying cake, things like that. And this wasn't the case, clearly. So that was kind of cool. And this week, I want to talk about my plan for this weekend. I kind of had like a Weight Watchers epiphany last week after I made the video about what being on plan really means to me. And in the past, I'd go on vacations or a stressful life event would come up, like moving. And I would just completely, by giving myself a break on Weight Watchers, I would just stop tracking, stop meal planning, stop everything. I would just do what I wanted. And that in turn created more stress because I could feel myself gaining weight. I could feel how unhealthy I was. Like my body wasn't regular. Like, you just start to feel it, like all the stress and then that on top of it. And so then it was kind of compounding all on me. And I wanted to be on track really badly. I wanted to lose the weight. I honestly, if I could lose weight while I was stressed out, I wouldn't need Weight Watchers. But it's really hard to do. And I think I told you guys, everyone kept telling me to go on, like, give myself a break. And I honestly didn't know what that meant until I finally put my tracker on maintenance mode. And then I finally could feel on track without going completely overboard. Continue to be mindful about Weight Watchers, but not actively worrying like, oh my gosh, I'm not losing weight. I'm not sticking to 26 a day, that sort of stress. And I thought back to previous vacations when I would stop tracking altogether, stop doing Weight Watchers, just do what I wanted, and how that almost dictated my mood on the trips, and kind of like I didn't really fully enjoy my trip because of it, because I could feel this weight gain every single time. And so I have a little mini weekend getaway coming up, and I'm going to try this out. I've already changed my tracker to maintenance for the week. If I go under the target of the day between now and the weekend, it's who cares, And if I don't, who cares? Like, that's the great thing, is that no matter what I do this week, not no matter, like as long as I stick to maintenance mode, I will not gain weight while I go away this weekend. I won't lose weight, but Weight Watchers is always going to be there, you know? Like, I don't have to lose weight every single week for every single event. Like, yes, does it feel good to lose weight during a tough event? Sure. But sometimes you need to be enjoying life more than you need to be tracking and obsessing over Weight Watchers. If that makes any sense. Like, if I'm on this weekend trip and people are having something extra special to eat, I would rather eat that and track it and be on track maintenance wise than not eat it, feel deprived, and lose weight. And then kind of be bitter about it and regret that I didn't fully get to enjoy what I wanted to enjoy on a trip. So I'm sort of having this transformation going on. I feel like light bulbs are going off, and I'm really excited to try being on maintenance this week again, and this time for a weekend trip, and see how it goes. I think I'm going to be I feel more motivated to actually track while we're away. Already I feel less stressed, and like and that I won't be going nuts with food or drinks, that I'm not going to be camped out at the bar just throwing them back. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm doing this week. I hope this helps somebody. Maybe it made sense. It's kind of hard to sometimes get the words out of my brain. And if you have stuff coming up, to maybe try maintenance. Okay, it's not life or death. It's not going to be the end all of your losing journey if you maintain for 1 week so you can enjoy something. Just keep that in mind. 4th of July is coming up as well. A lot of people have picnics and parties surrounding that. So just keep in mind, if you're going to have a bunch of parties and stuff, like seriously, do not be afraid of not gaining weight for 1 week. Because we all know that we'd rather see 0 on the scale, you know, like no gain, no loss, than a gain. So just think about it. Try it. I'll let you know how my weekend goes next week. Have a happy week. And if you are more creative than me, get your weekly and make your little vision board and put it up somewhere where you'll see it and stay motivated. Bye.